We're going to get to some illusions. So I already told one of these to Fish, but we're going to start with the shepherd table illusion, right? What's false about this? What's being illusory here, do you think? We're going to put these on screen so you can play along too.
Well, so what I'm really looking at right now, I'm looking at two tables. One of them appears to be long, almost like a bench, and the other one I would describe as like a square-looking coffee table.
Yeah.
What's funky about this?
Something is illusory here. Something's afoot.
Does it have to do with the height of the? This is the difficult thing with picking out. Wait. Is it? No.
Wait.
This is what I was gonna say. Is if it's like a skewed, the what I described as like a bench is just the same thing but a skewed. But I don't know if that would make any sense.
Like
as if it was rotated.
Oh.
That was kind of what it looks like to me. As if you took the same thing, the same table guy here, and you rotated it. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Isn't it?
So you're saying that they're the same table?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
The tabletops are the exact same.
It sure as hell doesn't look like that.
The left one obviously looks longer than the right.
Yeah.
More rectangular. The one on the right looks more square.
Yeah.
They don't look the same in the slightest. Yet, if you were to
no way you rotate this doesn't look normal, honestly, but
if you could take the left one and rotate it independently on top of the right one.
That's what I'm saying. It's like rotated and kind of it appears anyway, like rotated also off center this way.
Yeah, but it's not. It's not.
It's
exactly the same. The only thing that's different is the position of the legs.
It's cap.
Yeah, that's messed up. lying mother frickers. So that's an illusion of sight. That's a construct of where our evolutionary fitness did us wrong. The next is purvey blocks. This one messes me up, dude. I don't hate this one. It's miraculous, but I hate it because I can't get rid of it. So the purvey blocks. There are two blocks in front of us. Like I said, we'll put these on screen. This is insane. The top block is gray. The bottom block is white. Except they're not.
Except that's cap.
They're the exact same color.
Mm-hmm.
What? If you put your finger in between the dividing line between the two and sort of like blur your vision a little bit, you can see that they're the exact same color. But as soon as you take it away, your brain does its dum-dum again. It makes the bottom one white for no reason. What? That doesn't make any sense. This is crazy. Like, this is... Like, it's cool to see optical illusions like this, and it's like, oh, wow, brain tricks. But think about the actual implications of what's happening here. Our brain is actively constructing something counter to reality. Like, optical illusions are cool and fun and whatever, but the implications of what's actually happening is kind of concerning. Right?
Colors.
So, that one's weird. Let's do another one. So we've got the Muller-Lyer illusion. So I have two of these. Like, click the first one.
What the frick is happening here?
So you see these little things moving around.
Yeah.
So the blue lines on the outside of the circle and the black lines on the inside of the circle, or not the inside of the circle, but closer to the circle in the middle, right? You see those? See the two lines?
Blue line, black line, yeah.
Yeah. Those lines look like the black lines look like they're increasing and shortening in length, and same for the blue lines.
Yeah.
That is not happening. The black lines and the blue lines are the same length the entire way through.
Yeah, it's just the little arrow guy.
Exactly.
Rotating.
The only thing that's happening are little like twigs on the sides moving. And it's making it look like the length of the black and the blues are changing, but it's not.
I don't like that.
That's a depth. That is our brain trying to actively construct depth perception and failing. Again, our brain.
Oh
So
my
the
God.
second link is another example of the same, but in a horizontal way.
It's waving.
Yeah, it looks like a wave. It looks like the red and the blue lines are shrinking and expanding to create a wave, but it's not. The red and the blue lines are the same length the whole way through.
Yeah, if you... Well, that doesn't really do anything.
Yeah, the covering the little things.
Well, if you covered all of them, it would probably work. But
Yeah.
no, even just the top one still creates the illusion.
Yeah,
That's
but it's
crazy.
not happening. What we're seeing right now is not happening. That's messed up. That's crazy. And I can't just like... What's crucial here is no matter how hard I look at this, I can't like force my way into what actually is happening.
If you focus on only the top line and just try to ignore everything else, you can see the arrow guys going up and down, and seeing that I can pick out that the very top line is not moving.
Yeah.
Or even if you focus on just
If
one
you focus on
individual
one point, one end of the line, you can identify that it's not moving. But as soon as you take in the information of more at a time, the illusion just imposes itself back onto you.
Yeah.
It's because we can't fight against our own brain's false construction of reality, no matter how much we know that it is not reality.
Yeah.
So that's concerning. The next one, the checker shadow illusion. What do you think's happening here?
Frick, dude. A, B. Does that have anything to do with it?
The A and the B?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Audio listeners, you're really just going to have to watch this video.
Yeah. I'm looking at there's a cylinder and looks like a chessboard kind of guy, and the cylinder there's a light source that is the cylinder is making a shadow across the board.
Yep.
What I'm confused about is the A and the B, because the A is on a gray square and the B is on a white square.
That's
wrong. Is this the same thing? The A and the B are the same color?
Yep.
Okay.
The A is not a gray square, or the B is
well,
not a white square.
What it's doing is it's playing off of your preconceived notion of what a checkered board is.
Yeah.
Right. So it's making just kind of like the other one. It's like it's telling you, your brain's saying, "Oh, it's a white piece. It's just got a shadow on it."
Yeah.
But in reality, it's the same.
This is the example of our brain projecting onto a structure.
Same thing. You cover up the in between, and you can see it.
Yep. This is the same thing of our brain projecting onto what it expects a structure should look like in a more efficient way than if it just took in all the data of the structure. And it's, again, it's so hard to fight your own brain's construction of sight. Like the photons bouncing off the A square and the photons bouncing off the B square are of the exact same wavelength, right? And our brain is taking that data and totally disregarding it in place of what it thinks should be there because that's more efficient.
Yeah.
That's fricked up. And that's happening at everything we look at, every single thing we look at every moment.
Yeah.
So like what is an illusion and what isn't? We can't know. We don't know. Like there's the exception cases where we can find the gaps in our illusory sight. But like what are we to do when this is literally every moment of everything we look at? How are we supposed to find the illusion here of this table, of you, of the cameras? Because there's illusions there, but we just don't know we don't know what's illusory.
Right.
Like it's so messed up. And again, I'm going to emphasize, people see optical illusions as like, oh, funny, haha, cool tricks. and not realizing the implications of what that means. So there's also a few other ones. The McGurk effect. This one is an auditory illusion. So like if you see someone's lips going ba 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 or thaw or fa ga, if you put one audio track over a person's mouth movements, the audio track is going to sound like whatever their mouth movements look like they are saying. So it's if you close your eyes, you will hear the audio for what it actually is. But as soon as you open your eyes and see the person's mouth, it instantly changes the way this thing sounds like.
Interesting.
So your brain's constructing audio as well, because it uses this is one of the most obvious socially advantageous adaptations of humans, is the active prediction of people's mouth movements to alter the perception of sound. That's part of how we understand speech is by looking at people's mouths. So there's also pareidolia. Everyone knows this. This is, you see faces in clouds or everywhere for that matter.
In the bushes.
In the freaking power outlet, faces are everywhere. Yeah. This is like one of the most obvious evolutionary adaptations like ever.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You got to be able to make out threats.
Right. Yeah. Eyes are another thing that we just lock onto. People use this in like marketing campaigns. They subtly put what might be conceived of as eyes somewhere in their marketing ad, but couldn't just be identifiably like, oh, they're just...
Dude, which goes to show you that marketing is evil. Like, I mean...
They're playing on our evolutionary nature in order to get us to look at
to sell
in
products.
Ads. Yeah,
dude.
So, nowhere is safe from advertisers. Nothing is safe,
dude.
Phantom vibrations.
Yeah, a lot of people have.
This is the most like your brain predicts when a vibration is going to come, and it's the most convincing thing. Yeah. It's the most convincing, totally illusory thing ever.
Yeah,
it happens on watches. People smart watches. Mm-hmm. Phantom phone vibrations are like so convincingly, but it's totally fake. It's totally fake.
Even if you have, like, a lot of people, including myself, will have. It's not just a buzz. It'll be like a series of buzzes, or like a kind of a buzz that, I don't know, does something funky. I know like Samsungs do that.
Yeah.
Even if it's what you're used to, that is what the phantom vibration will be.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Dude, your brain is a prediction monster. It predicts something. Whatever it is, there might be a cue of something that your brain associates with that vibration going off. And I haven't mentioned this yet, but when your brain predicts something that's supposed to happen, it's not just the case that if whatever it predicted was going to happen, if it doesn't happen, your brain is just like, oh, scrap that. New data. It's not that case. Your brain predicts what's going to happen, and it will take steps to enact to fulfill that prediction. Right?
Mm-hmm.
That is what is happening with phantom phone vibrations. Something that your brain associates with that vibration, some unconscious cue happens, and your brain expects the vibration to happen, but it doesn't. But it will take steps to try and make that prediction a reality, so it makes up the vibrations.
Yeah.
Totally makes it up. And it feels so freaking real. Totally indistinguishable from reality.
It reminds me of like hunger cues too.
Mm-hmm.
Like
hunger cues are absolutely a big one. You could totally not be hungry at all, but because there's an external cue that's usually associated with you being hungry, your brain's like, all right, time to be freaking hungry.
Yeah, you start fucking salivating.
Yeah.
And there's nothing in front of you.
Yeah. It's totally, it's all a lie. It's your brain. But here's the thing. Again, I'm going to keep pushing this because it is so vital. This is not just happening with when you're hungry sometimes and it's fake, and your phone and your watch or your wrist or your leg vibrates sometimes and it's fake. This is happening with every single perception in every single given moment.
Yeah.
All the time. Except most of the time your brain gets it right. It gets the prediction right. Because we've lived a whole life of doing mostly the same things over and over again. Right?
Yeah.
So it's impossible to tell what's actually illusory and what isn't. Like some people, again, another auditory one, alarms. People that wake up to the same alarm for like several years. Sometimes they will just simply hear it when it doesn't go off. Or
yeah, dude. I don't remember how it went, but back when I had an iPhone, I used one of their default alarms.
mm-hmm.
I haven't used that alarm in a long time, but I'll still hear it sometimes.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, and it of course, the stereotypical like, oh, I hate the sound of the alarm, but I do. And also, I hear it when it's not there.
Yeah. Yeah, and sometimes it is just straight up indistinguishable from reality. So, another one is phantom limb sensations. People that amputees can still get sensations in their limb that isn't there. Even pain, that really sucks. I mean, everyone heard of like the person that their arm is itching when they don't have an arm.
Yeah.
It's like, what do you do about this? Yeah, so
Suffer, I guess.
Suffer, yeah. So all this stuff, so much of our perceptions.
Well, actually, on the topic of phantom limbs, I hope I'm remembering this correctly, because I used to have a guy come up on my YouTube Shorts who was an amputee, and he would talk about phantom limbs, and he would talk about if you get like an itch or whatever on the phantom limb, to go ahead and go through the motion of itching it, and that'll oftentimes fix it.
Right? Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
So itching is fake too. It's all just made up projections. Not all, but a lot is just made up constructions of our brain, of what our brain expects.
Yeah.
It's messed up, bro.
Yeah.
It's messed up.